What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Brandon Coin YouTube channel. We are back in the shop today. If you don't know, now you know. So starting off, the little, another little behind the scenes video, but we had a return, and it's weird because I haven't had very many issues with Intel processors, but apparently somebody bought this, and of course it was on eBay. I've pretty much gone away from, I don't really sell much on eBay anymore. But it's an i5-10500T, which they're fairly decent little processors. I think they're 6 cores, maybe. I'm not sure. But he got it, and he was like, yeah, it doesn't work. And I'm like, okay, well, eBay's got my hands tied, so he wanted to return it, so he returned it. And I sold this CPU like almost exactly 30 days ago. So, yeah, that kind of stinks, but it is what it is. Now I want to test it because I have a feeling, I don't think there's anything wrong with this, but I don't have any 10th gen motherboards, so I'm gonna get on the horn and call around, see if anybody's got anything. If not, then I'll probably order me one, and yeah, I gotta test it because I just have this like weird feeling that nothing's wrong with it. Regardless, though, other stuff going on in the shop. I am running a sale on 1660 Supers. It's on the front page of the website. So it's the PNY 1660 Supers. I got them marked down to, I think it's like 90 bucks. Just trying to move some of those out of here because inventory is growing on them, and I just bought more of them. So gotta move some out to bring some in, if you know what I mean. Other than that, I have more GPUs and also some more CPUs coming in. They're out for delivery today, so maybe we'll see that later in the video today. Maybe not. I'm not sure yet. Just depends on when the UPS man gets here. But I do have some orders to pack, so we'll check on that here in a second. And then I need to get a little desktop up and running. Oh, and then I also have to mess with a Mac today. So it's that Mac that I bought, or I got in on a trade with some other stuff, and I figured there's no time like the present to get that bad boy up and running, get it wiped, and see if we can't turn it into some dollars. So yeah, let me grab that real quick. All right, so we have the Mac in question right here. It does have a user account on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and wipe it, reinstall the operating system. That way everything's fresh for the new customer. And yeah, I don't remember exactly. I think it was like Command and R while you're hitting the power button. I have to look it up because I've only done a couple Macs, but I remember it being fairly simple once I got into like the utilities menu or whatever. We'll see. Oh goodness, it's like that weird in between where it's a little cool but it's a little warm, and it's like you don't know if the AC or the heat should be on. And of course I'm in a shared office building, and I don't get to choose. And right now it's set for the heat to be on, but it really needs to be set for the AC to be on, so it's just kind of like slightly uncomfortably warm in here, not like hot. Okay, here we go. So let me flip it around. Yeah, Windows and R, and then hit the power button, Windows key and then R, which is the command key on Mac, and it'll bring up this Mac OS utilities. And then I believe you always wanted to, on Mac, you get a disk utility. We're going to select the hard drive, base system. Shared by 6 volumes. Man, I don't remember. Let me look this up before I make a mistake, but I believe you're on Mac, you're supposed to format one of the drives, and then reinstall it because it keeps it in a separate partition. I'm just gonna double check before I get myself in hot water. All right, so yeah, you do delete the main Mac HD whatever on disk utility. I'm horrible at Macs. And then we're gonna go to reinstall Mac OS, continue, and we'll roll through that. I'm gonna let it do its thing. Oh goodness, it is Mac OS Catalina. Yeah, this thing's got a little age on it, but it'll be good for somebody, you know, wanting a little budget computer. And the screen honestly looks really good on these things, surprisingly good. All right, yeah, we'll continue. An internet connection is required. Let me connect this to internet and get this started. So I'll be right back. All right, so order number 1254 just came through, and they picked up a riserless motherboard, CPU, RAM combo. So let's go grab that. And they got one of the new boards. So I think this is my last new board that I have in stock. Do you guys think I should try to find a supplier for these? Do you think these are in demand? They didn't sell very quickly, and I figured I had fairly decent prices on them, so I don't think I'm like in a hurry to get them, but it'd be nice to just, you know, have something on standby. Oh goodness. Ugh, there we go. So set that right there. Tilt that up a little bit. Aha, all right. So we'll check it out, make sure it's all in there. It is a riserless motherboard. It's got power supply adapter. It's got RAM already in there, so looks to be good to go. We will tape this bad boy up and get her ready to get shipped off down the road. Your business is much appreciated. Haha. Supposed to be having somebody come by today and look at another computer. I'm trying to figure out exactly what I want to do. I need to do I need to build a very repeatable, like budget / entry level gaming computer build. That way I can just have one of them always ready to go, and I don't have all these, like, I mean, obviously I'll probably have tons of different builds like in and out of here with like trade-ins and stuff like that, but I need one that is just like I keep parts on hand for, because using different motherboards and different CPUs and different this and different that, it gets a little cumbersome. So I'm thinking I'm probably gonna be like a Ryzen setup with like and then maybe the graphics card could be interchangeable. That way I could offer it on my website and then have different graphics card options depending on what I have in inventory. I kind of like that idea a lot, actually, now that I just said it out loud. You know, some ideas sound better out loud. Some ideas sound worse out loud, for sure. But yeah, I think that's where we're at. So let me get this shipping label printed out. Oh, we just got another order in, and it's a different one. Haven't sold this many 10 series cards in a while, but I had somebody pick up 4 super clocked 1070s, and I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, so they almost cleaned me out on my my super clocked 1070s. So we'll get those, pull it over here. It's gonna be a hefty little package right there. Look at that, super clocked. Back in the EVGA days, I miss it. All right, so the Mac is freshly installed. It's on the setup screen, and I reached out to a couple people that I know that use Mac, and they were like, yeah, I want it, because I was, I took it on trade-in cheap, so I'm gonna flip it for cheap. It's not something that I'm gonna be able to make much money on, but it's not sitting here, and the money's now freed up to buy other things. So make a little money, make everybody happy, keep that ball rolling. So it looks like that's already sold before I even listed it. That's nice. But now I notice I'm getting artifacting on my desktop, my wall desktop, and the miner keeps closing on that RX 570. So I think I'm going to be pulling that Sapphire 570 out of here. It's not overheating, but it just randomly will kill the miner, and it, like the screen glitches out for a second, and then the miner goes off. So I don't know quite what's going on with that, but gonna pull that out of there because we ain't gonna be able to hit our crypto goal with that bad boy. So I'm thinking in the meantime, I have, maybe I'll grab one of the other 3060 Ti's. I got a bunch of 3060 Ti's, bunch of 3070s coming in. I'll grab one of those Asus duals because for some reason nobody likes those things. I don't know why. We'll grab that, plop it in there.